everybody. My name is Carrie Barfoot. I'm from Scotland, Ontario, Canada, and I'm super honored to share my journey with the Epic Life Challenge. It actually started back in 2015 when I was one of the initial participants in the test pilot. Since then, I've participated in every Epic Life Challenge, and I have learned so much along the way. I've learned, through the program how to perfectly portion my plate. I've learned the importance of protein and getting the right amount at every meal. I mean, before the program, I very rarely even ate protein at breakfast or at lunch. Then I would over protein at dinner and make up for it throughout the evening. I've learned, how much water we need and recognizing that feeling when I think I'm hungry, but I'm actually thirsty. So drink lots of water. I also love that the meals and the recipes in this program are all about real food. Not any, potions or pills or trickery. It's just about real food and meals that I can make for the whole family. I mean, I've done those diets in the past where I was making a completely separate meal for myself. I was counting points, I was drinking my dinner, and they were diets, and they didn't last. Good food, real results is a lifestyle change, and it's long-term, and it's sustainable. It's about a new relationship with food, and it's about creating new mindsets and new habits. Habits. This is a big one for me. It's taken me many attempts at this program to really understand what are my habits? Why do I do them? Do they serve me or no? Those good habits, you can create them. They take persistence to create, they take time, but once you got them, they stick because you know how much they serve you and everyone around you. The bad habits, those ones are easy to create, but they're easy to slip right back in and they don't serve you or anyone around you. So while I've learned to perfectly portion my plate, how to drink the water, how to journal, my mindset is what needed a few adjustments. This year, 2020, I'm turning 40, which is a little bit of a reality check for me. And it's late 2019, I asked myself, am I feeling the way I want to feel? Am I feeling the way that 40 feels or should feel? As a mom of 3 very beautiful, active boys, I knew that I was not feeling my best self, and I wanted to make some changes for myself and for my family. This is Patrick, he's 11, AKA Chef Patch, and these are the twins, Parker and Preston, the twinners we all call them, and they are 8. I knew I wasn't feeling my best self. I was always feeling tired. My clothes didn't fit very well. My self-confidence was really lacking. But the biggest trigger for me is I didn't have the energy I needed or I wanted to keep up to these guys. I was finding that I was feeling like I was hitting a brick wall in the mid-afternoon and I would need to go and have a nap just to fuel myself to get myself through the day. Patrick asked me many times if I would join a family boxing program with them here in our community. I had every excuse under the book of why I couldn't join with him. The twins would ask me to go play outside with them, and while I would, it would take everything I had in me just to keep up with them. So when the Epic Life Challenge was announced to start again in 2020, January, this time I was ready. I was ready to give it my all for myself and for these guys. You guys can go now if you want. So, starting the program 2020 in January, I created my whoop plan, I got a journal, I made my measurements, and I set some really big goals for this year. So while I was doing the program, when those bad habits started to present themselves, which is for me the urge to late night snack, when I got that little voice that said, it's okay to snack tonight, you can start again tomorrow. Or that little voice that would say, it's too cold, it's too wet, or you don't have enough time to get active and go outside for your walk. I would pull out that whoop plan, wish, outcome, obstacle, and plan, and I would ask myself why I am doing this. Patrick, my son Patrick, said to me one day, "Mom, remember you told me I have to try everything at least once before I can say I won't do it?" Those words came back to me. So I took those words and I joined the family boxing group with him. I tried it, and that's all it took, one time, and I fell in love with it. So January, February, and March, me and my boys went to our family boxing program 2 to 3 times a week. So when physical distancing is over, we plan to get right back at it. But until then, we are staying active. I want to thank Crystal McGregor for her amazing online workouts. I want to thank our CEO, Amelia. Her live dance party was such a fun way for us to get active and add some joy into our day. So my words to you is this program really does work. It really does. And it's not just about that perfectly portioned plate. It's also about a perfectly portioned mindset. It's about getting out of your own way. It's about realizing you can achieve anything if you put your mind to it. You deserve to be your best self, and you deserve to live your best life. I can't wait, and I'm super excited for our next Epic Life Challenge to start up soon. I can't wait to join with all of you, to inspire each other, to motivate each other, to be accountable to each other, as we all design our epic lives. Thank you.